and new scientific advance to be extremely problematic. So first of all, we need to know what are genetically modified. This is when the egg and embryo, the DNA of the egg and embryo, are modified. This is now mostly for diseases, but it can be for personal preference. Now let's focus in on some of these diseases. First is cystic fibrosis. This clogs the lungs and blocks off the pancreas, which stops the enzymes which break down the food. Next is Fragile X syndrome. This is physical characteristics like an elongated face, larger ears, and flat feet. Social characteristics such as social anxiety, which causes challenges in peer relationships, and short attention spans in children, and memory problems in those growing up. And the final one is Down syndrome. This can cause physical characteristics on the body, like small height, muscles, and then on the face, like slanted eyes and small ears or regular crooked teeth, just to name a few. Also, Down syndrome can be related to health issues like heart irregularities and depression. So now, use your imagination and imagine a world in which you can choose your child's exact gender, hair color, hair type, height, all of that stuff. Now, imagine a world in which divided among those who can afford being genetically perfect and those who can't. This is the sad truth of the future we hold if we had genetically modified people. And as big as a problem this is, even being able to have genetically modified people is a huge leap forward. So let's take a step back to look at this next problem. You see, we were assuming we could easily genetically modify people. We already know that there are at least 50 genes per head alone, but there could be hundreds per height. This massive scale would be near impossible to handle, and let alone that we haven't discovered exactly where all these genes are and exactly what they do. So let's conclude. The cons are the negative social impact, the extreme number of genes, and the little amount of genes we know. The pros would be you might be able to fix diseases, but then you're running into the cons of we don't know exactly where these diseases are and exactly how we could fix them. So now I would like to thank Dr. Zhu because I apprenticed him and it was really interesting, and the apprenticeship helped me on my Prezi. I'd also like to thank the audience for